Alright, welcome back everyone, Zaf here, and tell me in the comments, is this not the hardest, yes hardest, battlefield time we've ever had? I was looking through the scores and I was like, wait a minute, my time right here, even though it's not fantastic, it beats out the second place person by a whole minute. That's crazy if you ask me. And I saw my comments, every single person's asking for a BOT guide. Please BOT, give us BOT, even in the Discord server, which you should join. So here we go. Let me give you some tips for BOT. This time around it's tough, so let me see if I can make it more bearable for you. And just really quick, congrats to Raju for being the first comment on our last video, the Mirai build guide. Here is your shoutout and enjoy your very exclusive Discord role. So let's jump into the team build, that way you can see what you can use. I'll cover what hunters you can use, and then I'll show you a battle going step by step so you know exactly what to do. So as you can see right now, I'm running Libora, Min, and also Dongsuck. And if you're wondering, the difference between an A10 weapon and also an A10 hunter was about 5 seconds. That's the best I could really shave off. So you don't need A10 weapons and you don't need A10 hunters. They are not required. If you don't have A10 SRs, you can do A10 rares. They all work. Libora is honestly very useful for this run, but there are other hunters you can use for this. But let me show you why Dongsuck is so good. I know you can use Lim, but a lot of us honestly do not have Lim advanced, making him quite weak in my opinion. Dongsuck, however, especially at the, let me show you what advancement it is, let me pull it up here. Especially at the A1 level, he can reset his E, dealing a lot of damage, and also dealing a lot of break. His E has heavy break, his Q has weak break, and his core attack also has weak break. Very nice. So your combo of Dongsuck is basically use his E, use his Q, and then it resets his E, where you can use it again, providing so much break, and the CDR is so low on these that you don't have to wait too long for them to go back up, so you can just keep spamming them until the Hobgoblin is broken. And Libor, of course, she deals a lot of damage, especially at the, I believe, A1 bonus, yeah? A1 is very good for her. Her A1 is good because of her Phantom Fox bonus. 3 Foxes are summoned now, and she gets a 50% damage increase on the Foxes. Very OP. And with her main skills, she also has that debuff zone, basically letting you deal more damage. Very OP if you ask me. And of course, her Phantom Foxes deal a lot of damage, especially at that A1 bonus like I mentioned. And of course we use Min. He's just such a good support. His weapon and his skills providing us a lot of utility, especially his QTE, filling up a power gauge right away, 50% to all team members. Very nice. His E is nice as well, providing us a damage increase. Pretty useful, not too bad at all. And his A1 bonus is very OP. All team members crit rate and crit damage increases by 12%. Quite OP if you ask me. And of course his A5 bonus is pretty good, but I guess in my case it wouldn't apply, since I believe based on the calculation, Min is my strongest hunter. It is what it is. His ultimate is still good. You have to remember, it provides a substantial damage bonus, so you should use it ASAP. And when it comes to his ultimate, honestly, you can time it for Dongsuck or Libor, it doesn't really matter. I feel like Dongsuck actually deals more damage with his ultimate. That's because of his A5 bonus. Basically, he can reset his ultimate. It's a coin flip, a 50% chance, where when you use your mighty attack, this skill here, it resets the CDR. Very nice if you ask me. Now, of course, don't forget, you can substitute Dongsuck for Lim if you have a bunch of copies of him. Lim is honestly very good. You can use Silvermane too. He's pretty strong if you have him advanced up, but if you don't, honestly, there's just better options. He can substitute Libora, and he can substitute a Breaker, and obviously he can't substitute for Min, so it's kind of tough and it's kind of sad that Silvermane basically has no use here. As far as I'm aware, I have not used him too much, so maybe someone else can confirm, but that said, Libora, Dongsuck, Min, and Lim, they're your best options for this run. And for artifact sets, it's honestly very simple. For Libora, you're just running all curse. It provides a very nice bonus, and you have to remember, artifact set enhancements do not matter. The subsets do not matter. Only the sets matter. And say for hunters, it doesn't matter what level they are. It does not matter at all. The only things that influence our damage are skill levels. So level up your skills if you have to. Also the advancements. These advancements matter. And the weapons you choose and their advancements, these all matter. And I think I got everything there. So yeah, those are the most important. so don't worry about having good artifacts, it will not benefit you. Only the set will, so with the set, we just go full curse. For min, you do have a few options. I went with the blessing set just because I use Dong Suck for my damage as well, but if you're using Limb, if you're using Libora, I would suggest going with Boom, the Noble Sacrifice, go with a 4 set of this, and then for your accessories, you should go with Outstanding Connection, this set here, providing a 28% attack bonus, very nice. The reason why I use this set is again because with Dong Suck, he deals a lot of damage, and he scales off HP, so those 2 sets would not be useful. That's why I run Blessing on Min. And for Dong Suck, you kind of have the choice. You can go all greed, or you can go with either a 4 set of 1-hit kill, or you could go with a 2 set of Salt Analysis and also a 2 set 1-hit kill. Up to you. I just went with the greed set, make things simple. It's a pretty powerful set once you get the effect off, so you can play around with it, see what works. Dong Suck deals a lot of damage, resetting his ulti is a must, so if you have him to A5, 1-hit kill might be the way to go. Alright, so let's do our play-by-play. We have Min starting off, and Min is quite important here, and you'll see in just a moment. What we do first off is just run around in the corner. We go to the corner because you can see all the mobs are so spread out. We want to pull them in the middle, and you see with Min we can do that. We just run around, get them pulled up, and once they are pulled up, we'll use his E, providing damage bonus and also dealing some damage itself, not too bad. And it does also stun lock the targets. It's like a constant DPS, so it's quite useful in that regard. So you'll see in just a moment here, we use it, and you don't have to use his Q, you can. I just do it because of the swap. He'll be in animation when I swap in, so you'll see here, I press Q and I swap in Libora. You do not want to use her QTE, or any other QTE for that matter. It makes the run much slower. So I use Libora next by pressing 3, and then I use her E right away, and then I'll use her Q, the debuff zone, and then you just have to start auto-attacking, spam like crazy. You will probably get hit. These mobs are so annoying. I think on average you can do this in around 20 seconds, depending on your advancements. So you got 22 here, not a good run so far, but again, just showing you how it's done. And then for this next phase here, you want to get behind this shaman, use your E, that'll get your foxes out, and then potentially you'll have to dodge this X move. Sometimes you won't, just watch the ring. Most times you will though, so there I have to dodge, and then I use my Q of course, before or after doesn't matter, and just start spamming your auto and core attacks. Very simple. And then here on the Hobgoblin, what you want to do is run towards it and swap into Min, get that buff applied to your team, that being the core gauge bonus, because it does need a hit. And then once you do that, you want to use your E, use your Q, then auto attack to swap into Dong Suck, and then obviously the newest move is very annoying. With Dong Suck, you want to use his E, then use his Q, then use his E again. We lost our E there, kind of slowing down the run, but that's okay. You don't want to miss that though. Use his E now, and then here we go. Kind of a bad combo there, but it's fine. You want to use his EQE, preferably not missing them. This run was a little bit sloppy, but it's fine. And then on your final E, he should break, so what you want to do is preemptively use your shadows, or also swap into Libora. You can do either or both. While that E animation is kicking into effect, you swap, saving some time. It does save around 2 to 3 seconds, very useful. As you see, I didn't really use it in this run because it was a bit sloppy, that's okay. And then start using your ultimate, start using your EQ, just deal damage here. There's no secret. You can swap into Min after, use his ultimate, get more damage on Dong Suck, and don't worry about the bombs. The bombs do nothing, they go away in seconds, very, very useful. And you'll see here, his ultimate comes up, then I use his E, swap into Dong Suck, boom, bam, he's gonna deal damage, lots of crits, lots of damage, E, Q, E, like I mentioned earlier. And then his ultimate plays a very important part, boom, we ulti, it resets, we ultimate again, and there we go. A pretty bad run. We probably could have gotten 1 minute and 40 seconds pretty easily if I ran it just a bit better, but there you go. A simple guide. Everyone should be able to do this as long as you have Libora. If you don't have Libora, this run is a bit annoying. I guess you could swap in someone else that deals AoE, but we honestly don't have too many Dark Hunters. That's the unfortunate part. Hobgoblin is a huge pain. Not having Dark Hunters to use is honestly unbearable, but hopefully this helped. I will do another guide later on, just making this more efficient, so stay tuned for that. So if you enjoyed, drop your like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any suggestions, be sure to drop your comments down below. This was Zaf signing out.